Happy VA Wednesday. Today we're going to be talking about kind of questions that I get all the time about VA loans that I think would be really good to clear up the air. So, number one, my dad was in the military. Can I get a VA loan? No, you cannot. Your dad can because he was the veteran and he served. You cannot. It is not for the children of service members. So for all of us who have parents that were in the military but were not, it's a bummer for us, but no, okay? Now the next question I get is, hey, I had a foreclosure. Another lender said I didn't qualify for another VA loan. Is this true? And it depends. So what can happen is that you can have a foreclosure with VA and get another loan. I see it every day. The issue is going to be how much eligibility did you use with that prior loan? Now there's something really screwy about that too. So we'll see it where sometimes we'll see like the first loan was $80,000. They want to buy another $80,000 house and it doesn't work. The calculation doesn't work. And we'll see other ones where it's like it was an $80,000 house and they want to buy a $300,000 house and that works. And the reason is we have to be able to kick in your max eligibility. So there is a complex, it is complex because I've looked at lenders who write blogs on this stuff because I'm like, there's got to be a better way to explain this than me just telling them to call me and I'll do it on my complex calculation. But like seriously, the blogs are like a riddle. Like there's no easy way to explain this. The bottom line is going to be if you're like, hey Jen, am I eligible? You know, I had a foreclosure in XYZ date. It was for this much. That's not enough information for me. What I'm going to need is your certificate of eligibility, which if you fill out an application, of course I can get it that way. But if you're like, I don't want to fill out an app until you tell me, that's fine. Go on to eBenefits, get us your certificate of eligibility, and then we can sit there on the phone and do the calculation together. Tell me what you're thinking of looking at, and I'll tell you what works and what doesn't work, or if you're just toast. So just because you had a prior foreclosure with a VA loan does not mean you're doomed forever. You may be, but I see more often than not, people still have remaining eligibility. So that is another question I get a lot. The other question I get is from the wives. I'm so lucky that so many of you guys, and I appreciate you, military spouses, you guys are awesome. And sometimes they'll be like, well, I'm gonna be doing everything for my husband, is that fine? And it's like, of course, like we wanna make sure that he's signing his disclosures electronically, that he's aware that he's getting a loan, he or she, excuse me, and we wanna make sure that. But of course, if you're sending the documents, if you're on the phone with us the most, as long as we can confirm with him that he's aware and he's the one electronically signing the documents in his name and ultimately signing the final loan docs as well, no problem. And if you're like, well, he's overseas, it's really hard. Guys, we do this every day. I have yet to have someone we couldn't get a hold of. And in the cases where we knew that they were gonna be like deep, you know, total gone, seals, best of luck, we'll see them soon. In that case, we were able to, you know, use a power of attorney and have the wife sign on his behalf. But we see this all the time, husbands, wives, it's a normal everyday thing. So I don't want you guys to feel like, you know, my partner's deployed, we're gonna have to wait. Not necessarily. We just wanna make sure they're aware of what's going on and everything's electronic and, you know, I haven't, the only one who couldn't get email was a SEAL who was out on some crazy mission. So, you know, in most cases, we can find a way to make this work. As always, I am licensed in 47 states to do mortgages. I love VA mortgages. My whole team loves VA mortgages. We love helping you guys out. We love answering your questions. We love giving you rates. We're very happy about it. We love working with you guys. So as always, questions, comments, call me, whatever, I am here for you. Thanks for watching.